Good evening from Northern California. Jay, Golden State's pace, long a major advantage against most opponents, but against Toronto, that's no longer a sure bet now.
Well, Ed, numbers never lie. And if we're paying attention to the numbers, they state that the Raptors are almost the best team at beating the Warriors. Going back to 2015-16 season, they've lost every game by 2 possessions or less. We may see the same thing tonight.
Thompson. Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Lowry has the basketball. Now ready to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Curry into the front court. The lead is 2. And count the basket inside. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Deep left corner. Green to Curry. Short jumper won't fall.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Curry. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol. Deep 3 at the buzzer, and a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Danny Green. To Leonard. Draymond Green sends it away. Jordan Bell with the block. Marc Gasol. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Jordan Bell. Thompson sets him up. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Passed it off to Leonard. Nice pass to set things up. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Won't go. Curry with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Green. from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Back up, back up. Here you go. I got him. Here we go.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Deep two there. Won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Has a chance. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
To Thompson. To Green. Working it outside. Curry. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Curry to bring it up. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Thompson. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry into the front court. Leads 1. Green to Thompson. Screen coming. Thompson buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Warriors have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Curry to Thompson. Trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. 4 out of 7.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. $19-footer at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Knocked loose. Golden State at the controls. 2-point shot for Curry. The shot almost. To Lowry. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
They're probably going to take another look at that one later, but it didn't look good live. Luckily, no one got hurt.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And the finish, slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Thompson, tough shot. He hits.
And there's no longer room on this court for players that cannot think on the fly. Especially in transition defense, you have to acknowledge and analyze the situation. If a guy isn't a shooter, almost jab at him and make sure you run out to the guys that are fanning out to the three-point shot. Stop that three-point shot and allow the defense to get back and maybe contest the shot at the rim for a layup.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. To Curry. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Leonard. Jordan Bell able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. To Leonard.
Substitutions, Golden State.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Fires the three. He buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Possession lies with Golden State. Beyond the arc for three. That won't go. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it for my